Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, and this home for sale behind me here. We're out here in Green Valley today, about 20 minutes from the Las Vegas Strip, and I have this property that just hit the market 3 days ago. Yes, I took about a week off of filming, and it's a new year, a new video, and some changes in the videos. I hope you like them. We're going to be more efficient. We're really just going to focus on the homes. Only $699,000. The reason I brought you out here today, the size of the home, 3,597 square feet, 6 bedrooms, 5 baths, owned solar. So a lot going for this home, the 3-car garage, and yeah, only $699. So let's go inside and take a look. This may be the perfect home for you today. Follow me. All right, everyone, here we are. Home for sale just hit the market. This home built in 2000. And only $699 for 3,600 square feet, 3-car garage, paid off solar. Take a quick look around the neighborhood here. We're at 272 Grand Olympia Drive. You can see it is trash day. Not too many cars on the streets. And looking up on the hill there is McDonald Highlands. So yeah, multi-million dollar, $10 million homes just less than a mile away. Home's going to be a west-facing home here, mature landscape, and I can't wait to see inside, so let's check it out. 6 bedrooms here, 5 baths, 7,400 square foot lot. A lot of front windows here. You can see the security door. Let's head inside. All right, here we go. So immediate impression, it smells clean. It smells vacant, but it smells clean. Try to get some lights turned on here. So yeah, as we walk in, you can see tile floor, carpet. Good thing about these rustic tiles is they kind of age well. Definitely do some grout cleaning here. I do see a little bit of a different color here. I'm not sure what happened there compared to this side. Might just be a cleaning thing. But for $699, you have this curved stairwell, comes around and down. Vaulted ceilings. And let me see if we can get some more lights on here. Well, immediately to the right, we have an office, so I guess we'll just start here. Good size office. I like the offices in the front of the home. So you have windows looking out towards the front. Not quite a rectangle here, but you do have your Cat 5 hookups, coaxial. And then I do like this little angle here, kind of giving a little bit more view out front. Double doors coming in here. Probably need a little paint on the walls. Some touch up, maybe a magic eraser, but probably better off just painting. Smoke detectors look to be on the newer side. And then we'll head over into what would be the living room, dining room combo. I do like the very tall ceilings. We have the plantation shutters. Those are going to be vinyl. The transom windows up top letting in some extra light. And a good sized living room here. About 14 by 10 or 11. They love these columns back in 2000. I guess that was considered fancy or luxurious back then, but you do have the 2 columns here. By the way, I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. If you want to see this house in person, give me a call. My phone number is everywhere. Into the dining room here. So kind of a copy of the front windows. Same thing here on this side with the plantation shutters. You have the 4 big windows across the bottom and then those windows up top. Good sized dining room. Do have carpet in the dining room. So far, the house seems to be pretty original outside of these very nice vinyl shutters. I think you're going about 18 feet there, 19 feet up to that vaulted ceiling. So plenty of space as we would expect with a basically 3,600 square foot home. And again, paid off solar, which is fantastic. Great value there. I think we'll head upstairs and then we'll explore the rest of the downstairs. Again, you can see probably need some paint here. Looks like maybe they touched up with the wrong color. Interesting. I do like the way the stairway curves and goes upstairs. And comes up to this landing here. Nice bright lights. There are 2000 model lights, but they are nice. Then you have this little kind of balcony area here. Kind of cool. Not sure what you would do in this space. Maybe just a chair. We're gonna have the primary to the left, and we'll start off here to the right. It looks like we're gonna have 4 bedrooms upstairs, so a total of 6. So I'm not sure if they're counting that office as a bedroom. Technically, it is a bedroom. This would be the first actual bedroom we're seeing here. Kind of shaped the same as the office. There's no light in this bedroom. Kind of a standard closet there. Crazy amount of fingerprints on the attic access here. I always ask those HVAC guys to please wear gloves. But that happens more often than not there where we see all those fingerprints on that hatch. Seems unnecessary. We have a Jack and Jill bathroom here. Good looking wood cabinets. Looks like maybe they just took the finish off. I do like that. Single piece fiberglass sink and countertop. So again, 20 years old, and this is what I'm talking about when I talk about these single pieces. There's no grout lines. So outside of chipping or burns or stains, it really looks basically brand new. I mean, the color, obviously kind of an ivory color, but the condition is fantastic. And then the light that just stands the test of time. You get those big clear light bulbs and that'll look like it was put up today. It's like kind of a linoleum floor here. Now with these kinds of floors, you can typically put the floating laminate right on top of it. You don't even have to remove them. I have seen that done, especially when you use the laminate that has the rubber backing on it. And that brings us into the bathroom. The home seems very clean. Now it is all original, and you know, it is what, 25 years old? 26 years, I guess I have to say now, after the new year. American Standard toilet. I do like this round window and the way they've done the tile around the window. And the grout looks pretty good in this bathroom, I gotta say. They did a great job cleaning this up. So yeah, condition is really fantastic. You might want to switch out the carpet, change some flooring or whatnot. And then let me point this out here. So you see this water damage down here? We see that a lot in these showers, especially in the kids' showers. Maybe they had the doors open a little bit, they shower. So your inspector is gonna probably mark that. They'll put their moisture meter on there as long as it's dry. Really not an issue, it's just aesthetic. Typically like mold or something would need continual water source to grow mold, you know, like a water leak or something. So that should be okay. And I'm just speaking in generalities, but yeah, so you put the moisture meter on there. If it's dry, probably just an aesthetic issue. You might feel comfortable peeling back the baseboard, taking a look behind just to make sure, but typically not a big deal on something like that. That brings us into this very large bedroom, almost a loft over here. Hopefully this turns on the light. They've done so well with the lighting on this, in this home, but looks like our luck ran out here. Maybe, I don't think there's a remote for that type of ceiling fan. Either way, huge bedroom here. It does have the double door entrance. Feels really like a primary size. And you can see kind of where furniture was in this carpet. When you have a thick pad with heavy furniture, after years it'll leave these marks. Probably need a little bit of paint again in here. And the carpet seems to be in good shape. I mean, it really seems to be clean. You see these rolls here? You can bring a carpet guy out and have him stretch that and get rid of those rolls. But yeah, really nice bedroom. Probably the one that the kids will be fighting over. You have access to the bathroom there. And it's just huge. Closet in the corner. Couple windows. Interesting shape also. Oh, and a walk-in closet. Okay, didn't expect that. No light in here, but you do have the walk-in closet. And with electronics today, you could definitely get a rechargeable light, just sticks to the ceiling. Probably lasts a long time, maybe even motion sensor. So when you open the closet, it just pops on. There you go. Really nice, large bedroom here. This was the bedroom we started in here to the left. We do have linen closets, nice wooden shelves in there. Double-sided here. And nice thick sliding doors there. And then into bedroom 3 upstairs. Looks like this one's gonna have its own ensuite. Again, no light wired in the ceiling, but you can see the upside down plug over there. That's gonna be your half hot. So one of those outlets of the 2 will be controlled by the light switch. So you can put a lamp. See a solar shade outside of the window here. Good sized bedroom for a secondary. Probably a little bigger than the first bedroom we saw up here, and then definitely smaller than that huge bedroom. But this one has its own bathroom, so you have the ensuite. And again, I think these cabinets stood the test of time. They look real nice, just that natural kind of unfinished wood look, and then of course that single piece faucet and sink. I mean, good looking bathrooms. Again, more linoleum on the floor, but super clean. Look at this shower, same thing here. Real nice sliders, and I don't think anything's been done. I think this is all just very well kept original. You have a little curtain up here on that window. And what I always say is when you can see how well a home is taken care of, like on the surface, like you see how clean it is and how well it's been maintained, then it's typically what you see on the inside too, you know? They've probably changed air filters and serviced, you know, the heater and the HVAC system, and, you know, just they take care of the home. Yes, it's lived in. Yes, it needs a little paint. Carpet, probably a choice if you want. I don't see any issues with the carpet other than, you know, just a few places it needs to be pulled. But overall, the carpet's clean. And that will bring us into this primary bedroom. Huge primary bedroom. I love the size of this. Has the vaulted ceiling as well. Big ceiling fan. Balcony out back, which we'll take a look at in a moment. See if we can get this light on here. All right, we are 0 for 2 with ceiling fan lights. Turn the fan back off. There's probably a remote for this one. It looks to be a little newer. But yeah, good looking bedroom. Again, more of those carpet issues where it looks like it needs to be pulled a little bit. But the carpet very clean, thick padding. Big windows looking out back. You already have your TV mounted over here. Not sure why we see the TV mount there. I think probably needs to be pulled over. We'll take a look at that as well. But first, let's check out this balcony. $699 for this home. Wow, very large balcony out here. Big party balcony. We can see the hill up there with those multi-million-dollar homes. Wow, what a large balcony just off of the primary bedroom. What that means, we're gonna have a big covered patio underneath as well. Good looking backyard. Yeah, nice space out here. And that will bring us over to the primary bathroom. Now with the primary bathroom, they do have carpet all the way up to the tub. People don't seem to be a big fan of that these days, and the shower there. At least there's no carpet around the toilet. But again, just really clean, great quality here. The tile is super clean. The tub, I mean, outside of the style, looks brand new. I mean, look at the faucet. Just really a well-kept home. You have that little bay window there pop out. I'm just so impressed with the tile. So in here you see a little bit of the actual living on the tile, you know. It's not perfectly clean, but everything else, I mean, it's just been spotless. Really impressed. Good size shower, little kind of a bench there. About a 4-inch threshold. The good thing about carpet in here, not tile, we are gonna have tile right here wrapped around in the water closet, but pull out this carpet, you could easily put flooring in here without having to remove old tile, which is always nice. Save you a bunch of money. And is this the light switch for here? And it is, okay. So again, those cabinets in great condition. They look like just natural wood. You could put a finish on those most likely. And then super clean single piece countertop and sink again. And this is a great home that's turnkey. You can move right in, start living, kind of do upgrades as you go if you wanted. Obviously, if you're redoing flooring, you probably want to do that before you move in. Kind of a pain to do flooring after you move in. And look at the size of this closet. Wow. Okay. Very large closet here. We have some DIY shelving. Doesn't look too bad. Probably just needs some paint. But functional. Window out there. Probably 12 or 13 by about 6 here. Wow. And you also have the vaulted ceiling in here also. That is great. And then the water closet over here in the corner. And again, the tile down there, same tile we saw downstairs. Okay, that's it for the upstairs. Let's go check out the rest of the downstairs. Oh, the TV, we're gonna, yeah, it just needs to be pulled over. They kind of have it set to the right there. You could pull it over and center it. All right. So again, I think this is counted as a bedroom, clearly an office. There's no closet. Doesn't require a closet to be considered a bedroom. Has everything else it needs. The home is alarmed, all set up here. You can see that, a newer alarm. We have a bar set up here, the family room, the kitchen, but we'll head to the laundry room here. Really nice washer and dryer, LG front loader with the drawers down there. Good sized laundry room here. And more of those cabinets. Great choice in color to stand the test of time. Some sort of water line here. I guess maybe they had a refrigerator here. And they had the water line is what I'm thinking. And it is a pass-through laundry room, but very large for a pass-through laundry room. Like, you don't feel cramped. You can see this kind of angle on the wall. So those are offset. So plenty of room to come in and out here. And then I always love, and this just speaks to the homeowners and how clean everything's been, all the manuals and documentation on the home. That's fantastic as well. Probably extend warranties, all that kind of good stuff. But always nice when the homeowners have all of that available for the new buyer. This will bring us into the garage here, 3-car garage. And it is a single bay, 3-car garage. Looks like they have a few more items to get rid of here, but we can get the idea. Garage door openers on both sides, insulated garage doors. They do have cabinets on both sides as well. Does take up a little bit of the parking space. So maybe you could remove those if you needed to park 3 cars and you needed all the space. There's one little pillar there in the middle. See your solar controls over here, sprinkler controls, and then EV charger ×2. So that's good to see. Service door. And then again, more manuals, building permit, all kinds of stuff there. A little bit of overhead storage. Water softener unit, the water heater here. Yeah. They even got a motion detector in the garage. Painted floor, could mop it. Looks like it has a little gloss to it, so you could probably clean all this up if you wanted. But yeah, real nice. We come over here and we turn right. Trying to count the bathrooms. It said 6 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms on the paper. Final. Oh, and there are. Okay, I was about to doubt the paper, but there are, because we had the Jack and Jill upstairs, we had the ensuite, we had the primary bedroom, then we have an ensuite here, and then there's a half bath right behind me. So there we go. So this carpet probably needs to be changed. I do see a little signs of wear, but maybe it's just the walls. Definitely needs some paint. No light in here, but again, you have the half hot there. But, and I don't know if this carpet's dirty or if it's just the wall is so dirty it makes the carpet look dirty. But maybe this is a room you want to switch the carpet. All the other carpet's been great. Vinyl plantation shutters, standard closet. Pretty good size standard bedroom right here. And then of course you do get the ensuite. So downstairs bedroom with its own bathroom, tile flooring, those same cabinets, same sink, countertop, Kohler toilet with bidet. A lot of the times when we sell these homes with bidets, we just ask the homeowner to remove them. That's typically kind of the way it goes. Unless it's like a real nice one and it functions well. And then fiberglass enclosed shower here. And a grab bar in case you need it. Fold up grab bar in case you don't. So yeah, nice to have the downstairs bedroom with the ensuite. And that would be bedroom number 6 if you count that office. And then we have the half bath here. Another bidet, same brand as the last one. And again, if that's a nice one, it works well, then probably no issue. However, a lot of the times, yeah, we just remove those. We have this mirror that's inset here with the floating light in gold. But yeah, so much of this home is just in such great condition. Wow. And you see like a little older of a GFCI here. Inspector's going to test all those, make sure they trip, make sure they have power. And that will bring us over to the family room, kitchen, or great room area. Do have nice granite countertops, those same cabinets we've seen. They have this set up kind of as a bar coffee station. And then you do have these glass racks here so you can hang your martini glasses, champagne, wine glasses, things like that. Nice little bar setup. We are going to have a closet under the stairs as well. Good sized closet under the stairs. With coat racks. And then that will bring us to the family room here. Trying to get some kitchen lights on. There we go. So good sized family room. So it is going to be carpet and tile. So you have the tile all through the downstairs except the bedrooms, the living room, family room, and dining room. Again, those vinyl plantation shutters. I like the shape of this. You're gonna have kind of your couch here in the middle, or maybe a sectional. And then I don't mind this. I know a lot of people don't want the TV over a gas fireplace. I don't seem to have an issue with it. However, TVs nowadays are so big, you could probably cover this whole section with the TV. So yeah, you lose the windows, but you have a big, nice TV in an area up there. Go up to 85, 90 inch, no problem. Or if you wanted to keep the fireplace and the windows, you have this big wall over here, and then you just kind of set up your couch differently. So yeah, a couple good options here. And then of course these big windows letting in the natural light. And that will bring us over to the breakfast nook. Light's going to be over here for it. There we go. Nice size for your casual dining table. Quick bite to eat. You do have a bunch of counter space as well. But I like this. And then you have this very large open kitchen. Granite countertops. You have these little supports there and same color as the cabinets. But all this could be stool seating if you want. And we do have very nice GE double ovens here. That's fantastic. And those are super clean. They look to be newer, definitely newer than the home itself. Plenty of counter space, and of course we have that bar we looked at a minute ago. Cool shape to the island here. Original dishwasher Whirlpool. I'm guessing they took great care of it. I mean, probably functions well. Might not be the aesthetic you're looking for. And then the dual basin Kohler porcelain sink. Interesting kind of post here. Not sure what that's about exactly. If anyone knows, let me know what that is. I'm not sure. Can't be aesthetics. Huh. Big drawers, smaller drawers. All this counter space over here. 4-burner gas range. Whirlpool as well. Matches that dishwasher. You do have the hood up top with exhaust going out. I was pretty confident we were going to see that. They have the microwave over here, which I really don't mind at all. It's a Panasonic, very large microwave actually. Bigger than most microwaves. I don't mind this here because then you get to have a hood there as opposed to the microwave mounted up there. So I do like that as well. And then a good looking Samsung with the dark stainless here. And again, super clean like everything else in the house. Today is a good day. That's 100% correct. This is a great year. Hope everyone's excited. Water, ice, everything you need there. And then of course, no kitchen complete without big pantry. Plenty of space in this pantry. You can walk in here. Really like this house. I'm pleasantly surprised. It actually shows better than I thought it was going to. For only $699 for this size home in this area with the paid off solar, seems like a no-brainer to me. 3 days on market is not going to last long. And we'll head outside now. Take the stick out of the door. Oh, there's 2 sticks in the door. Extra security here. Oh my gosh, all right. We got to 2-hand this. Sorry about the camera. Okay, there we go. Now that brings us out back here. Yeah, I like this. If you're looking for something a little more low maintenance, I mean, obviously you have like the roses and the plants, but pretty low maintenance overall. You have kind of this tiered backyard. If you really wanted to, you could take this out a bit and put a retaining wall back there and tier it back there. I've seen that done. Don't think you really need to unless you need the extra space. You do have stairs going up the side. This big covered patio. Yeah, I like it. They have a drain built into this walkway here. These are all the solar screens, so solar screens for the whole home. And let's just go ahead and go up these stairs. Mountain views, foggy Las Vegas. It is foggy. Yeah, so you have this little platform up here. Maybe like 2 little chairs and a table. But there's the home. Really good looking home. I'm pleasantly surprised. Like I said, I did not expect it to be this nice or this clean. Great price. 6 bedroom, let's call it 5 plus an office, 5 bathroom. Manager Guiant with Simply Vegas. If you're looking to buy or sell, my phone number is down there. I would love to chat. If you want to see this home in person, call me up. Best way to get a hold of me. Thank you so much. See you on the next one. Happy New Year.